try, but these answers, they scar my mind. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. This is what I know. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown in my shadow down. Through ups and downs, all around, around. Who don't ask 'cause I don't wanna know. So Johnny screams out, fuck 'em all. Who make this up, they'll love it all. As time goes by, I still try, but these questions, they waste my time. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. This is what I know. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown in my shadow Don't let me go. 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 This is what I know. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown in my shadow down. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. This is what I know. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown in my shadow
When you play the
Poppin' Off.
you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with us for the second week in a row, it's the one, the only, Danos.
There he is.
There he is.
Smug shot right
Sporting a brand new mug.
I love it.
Third episode in a row.
Yeah.
Third different mug in a row.
Yeah.
Joining
here.
with us,
Mugs.
as always, whether he be downstairs, whether he be in front of the camera, it's hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up? You could be doing
Really?
anything
Really?
or anyone anywhere, but instead you're here doing us.
It just isn't the same.
It's
Tim.
not the same.
Nowhere.
I suck at it. What's up, population? Thanks for having me.
And all the way in, I gotta make sure this works. All the way in LA, it's the best friend Pete.
Oh!
I just want to hear Sean do my intro again because I've been hearing that for the last few weeks.
Oh, you mean
Really
me?
good.
Yeah, go
That's
for it.
me.
There it is.
That's
There we
me.
go. Thank you. That is me. I'm Pete.
God, it's good to see you,
They sound
Pete.
alike. Wow.
I was getting used to the color boards.
Yeah, how the hell have you been?
I want to see you guys, but I'm just looking at myself, and I'm like, I'm not really talking to you.
Yeah.
But still on me.
You've been good though.
So-
How's it going?
I have been well. I've been well. The weather's getting better in California. It was raining all last week, but I know it's still better than East Coast weather. But I've missed y'all.
Yeah, man, we've missed you, buddy. We really have. We've been like, when is Pete ever gonna come back? But he's back.
He is back.
everyone.
So of course, Pete's gone, or Pete's here,
And
but
then Greg
is gone.
Yes, hashtag it burns when I stream. Greg Myrie, the one we love. He is gone. He is at work. He is traveling for a gig for the next 2 days, but he will be back next week. I will
It's
not be in
Walmart.
this chair, which I'm sure you're excited about population. So, yeah.
And do you want to try the intro again?
No, I don't. I'm going to look.
All right. I'm going to try
Yeah.
it then. You could be anywhere doing anything. Thanks for being here doing us.
There it is.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Yeah. I'll do my lowest Greg Myers. Nailed it. Yeah. Yeah. It's
So,
great.
I mean, how's everybody been? How's everybody's weekend?
Oh my God.
You have a new jacket too. I love this one. This one's awesome.
Ian's always rocking
Got
new
all my
swag.
stuff from LA. This is an old guy. I used to wear at Electric Pussycat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
about-
one place I
Wonderful
didn't get to
place.
visit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Still up.
How about that T-shirt though? Go to that nice sweet single. Look at that
We got a lot
T-shirt.
to talk about.
Show it. I heart Jon Snow. Boom.
Yeah, we'll talk about that shortly, right?
Yeah, 'cause that shirt is already better than the season finale.
Oh, it's already started.
Firing shots.
man.
Firing shots.
It's
So
gonna
my
happen.
camo pants today.
Oh yeah, he's ready to go to war over this, Pete. I hope you're ready.
I don't see any pants.
Look at those camoed pants.
They go with everything.
He's ready.
Honey, where are my pants?
I watched that last night.
We have to start on one sad note, and no,
Yes.
it's not talking about the series finale of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that one of our beloved celebrities
Yes.
has passed away.
Social media celebrity.
I almost said the wrong name. I almost said T. FX. Can you throw up the board of who we're talking about? Yes, the one, the only Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat, also known as Tartar Sauce, is the real name. Was
don't-
born in Arizona. Very cute.
I don't accept the original name.
Well,
he
here's
will always
what's-
be Grumpy Cat. to me.
Here's what's special about Tartar Sauce. Tartar Sauce, also, well, AKA Grumpy Cat, was one of the first, like, basically, the woman who owned this cat.
Yeah.
Her brother took a picture and put it onto social media onto Reddit. All of a sudden, this cat became a viral sensation. And it was right on that arc of the same industry that we're in. It's all in that viral social media,
So-
internet creators' content. This cat went viral.
So what
And
you're
it is
saying
now
is,
passed
if you
2
take
days ago.
a good enough picture of me and Danos,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody in the population puts it up on Reddit,
Yeah.
then we'll get as famous as Grumpy Cat.
Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, what I'm getting at is that we do tip our hat to one of our social media friends. Grumpy Cat, we love you. Thank you for everything that you did. And to your owner.
That's what's different. You're not wearing a cap,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not wearing a hat.
Oh.
I'm wearing a hat.
and you gave yourself your own haircut.
What's the name of your
did.
haircut again?
My
Do it yourself.
This is called the Doofenshmirtz haircut that I gave myself.
It's German.
Yours truly. That's right. We keep it high and tight and not anything right. That's what I like to say. So,
Doofenshmirtz, like the evil doctor. from
yeah, like
Phineas and
Doofenshmirtz
Ferb?
Incorporated. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Nice
I dropped
pop
the
culture
Phineas and Ferb
reference.
knowledge. But did you guys know? Did you guys know how much Grumpy Cat was once rumored to be worth?
What was rumored to be worth, Pete?
Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat. You know, they were rumored to be worth $100 million at one point.
Wow.
I
I
remember
don't think that's true.
there was
Yeah.
a Grumpy Cat book signing. How a cat
Well,
can write a book. There was a Grumpy Cat book signing
Yeah.
at a local northern Jersey bookstore, and I
Thumbs up,
almost
thumbs.
went. And there was a line wrapped around. We
Yeah.
just pulled by, my roommate and I, and we were like, nope. And
Listen,
then we
man.
just drove off.
Grumpy Cat was a meme sensation. It was a meme
Yeah.
sensation. That's what it was.
See him sitting on the Iron Throne.
Exactly.
That cat won like $1 million just based off of people abusing the likeness.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. The one thing that was interesting, if you read the article that followed this one, that there's no thing like pet insurance, like life insurance policies. So now this owner is freaking out, going like, "What am I going to do for money?" Because the cat's gone.
Didn't
so I thought
they
that was
make
really
enough
interesting.
money?
What I mean,
You
sure.
talk-
You
when
got
you
a
talk
picture with Stan
like-
Lee with your cat.
Like,
But
to
Frame
me,
it, put it up. That's your
yeah,
destiny.
to me,
Yeah.
when you say $1 million, not even $100 million, when you say $1 million, to me, I'm like, I don't have to work anymore.
yeah, but $1 million doesn't go that far, man. It really doesn't.
You really don't understand how little amount of money I
Well,
make.
listen. Besides of all of that, besides
I'm a
that,
minimalist.
the new stats that came out for the city of New York, you have to make $98,000 a year to live in New York.
I don't live in New York.
I know you don't. But what I'm getting at is for all of other fans out there, anyone that's possibly population thinking of moving to New York. I mean,
Don't move to New York.
$98,000 a year. That's less than. I mean, that's going to go up every year. So that's less than what? Probably about 8 years Dude, $1 million. It just doesn't do
That's what
it.
you guys make on the show, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dan's like, wait, what?
Wait.
What? Wait.
You
we should
guys
go to
make
Pete
money
for
on the
this.
show?
Go
Wait,
to Pete for
wait,
this. Pete,
wait,
how much is $1 million?
Wait,
in
you
this
guys
industry?
make money on the show?
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
No, you didn't get. Oh, that's no. We'll have to talk about that.
You gave
Pete,
me
Pete,
this
you wanna
new
weigh
Rick
in on
and
this?
No. Don't go to Pete.
Yeah.
You gave me this new Rick and Morty shirt and said we're square.
Yeah. Well, you know,
That's worth it.
it is. Things
That's
come in stages. We got the new banner. You know, new.
Banner's amazing. Pete's
Dude,
character's amazing.
Which, by the way, little tease, we will be touching in with the sweet ass artist that made this. So that's a little
Ooh.
tease. But we do got to talk about Pop of the Night, talking about how bad Game of Thrones is. Danny, you want to take that one?
I dare you.
Do it. Tell us about the Pop of the Night.
The pop of the night is actually called a pop ride because it involves a pop and something that the character pop is riding on. And this is FX. Would you be so kind? There we go.
There it is.
This is Daenerys riding the dragon, which I've
Drogon.
seen. Drogon the dragon. I've seen 2 episodes.
All right.
So,
So this means nothing to Danny.
Watching Game of Thrones, what do you think of the last 2 episodes?
well, I'm
Poop.
a little upset at my roommates for forcing me to watch them.
Yeah.
But it kind of just seemed like the end, just kind of like as if the only thing I could compare it to was The Office. If at the end, the last episode of The Office,
Very similar
they
shows.
all just went back to work and the cameras just walked away, then that's literally how I felt like it ended.
You like The Office?
I love The Office.
See what I mean?
Oh, Dan, don't
See?
you
Look, let's
do
start
that.
with that.
I know what you're doing over there.
start with
Don't
you
you
love The
pull that
Office.
crap. Game of Thrones is nothing
My
like that.
my favorite show is Lost, right?
Okay.
The very first episode I watched was the finale of 2. I was
Really?
like, what the fuck am I watching?
Whoa,
What is this mystery? Like,
Yeah.
then I went back and I bought all the DVDs, and now it's my favorite show. Game
It's-
of Thrones being number 2.
Ooh, so you still stick with Lost?
Yeah,
100%.
Let me show you this tattoo.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
All right, so we have to go to break really soon. Actually, right now.
Yeah.
But when we get back, you already teased it. We're going to be joined by a special guest, a very special guest. We have so much to get to, even beyond the special guest, which I'm stoked to have.
Yeah.
We have so much other stuff we have to get to. There's a new season of a TV show I think you're going to get hooked on also. Coming
Yeah.
up with Netflix and Spill after that. But guys, stay tuned. So much more popping off after this.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more, because remember we covered that during Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. They have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Let's kill tonight. Kill tonight. Show them all you're not the ordinary type.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with us, Dan Tibble. Hashtag Danos. Joining with us as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I'm waiting for his border. There we go.
There it is.
There we go. All the way
What's
in
up,
LA.
population?
It's our best friend Pete.
There he
That's
is.
me.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? Make sure it works.
Yeah, why don't you take it away?
Joining
Our
with
good
us,
friend.
our good friend and very, very talented graphic artist. It's the one, the only, Ethan Conch.
There he
Yeah!
is!
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
Ethan G. Claunch, baby, what's happening?
Ah, man. Living the dream over here. In
Yeah,
the great
dude.
Pacific Northwest, the land of
Bigfoot.
nautical things and fog.
And Bigfoot. Don't you
And
pull
Bigfoot,
Bigfoot.
yeah.
Don't just gloss over Bigfoot.
There is that
My bad.
Bigfoot thing.
That's
Well,
like
I'm
that's
still
like
waiting to
living
see
in
it
Loch
happen.
Ness and not mentioning Nessie.
yeah, well, you know. Yeah. Ethan, how the hell have you been, man?
Good. I mean, to be 100% honest, I'm a little bit tired, but I mean, who isn't these days? So,
Yeah. Well, you look great. You don't look tired at all. You look great.
you're so flattering, Tim.
I do what I can. I've been friends with Ethan a very long time, so anytime I can embarrass him, which is not very often, I try to do so. But if we can,
Yeah,
let's go to that border. Let's do it. Let's go to the graphic. There it is.
Can
Round of
we all
applause.
just give a round of applause?
Yes.
Because Ethan was not here, was not able to be here when we
Ethan.
unveiled this for the first time ever. I didn't even get to see it, so my reaction on air was the real reaction to me seeing it. I hadn't seen it at all.
Yeah. We
And
kept it a pretty good secret from Danny.
Yeah,
And when
Ethan, it's incredible. I've never looked cooler in my entire life than the I have abs. I've never had abs in my entire life.
I see him right now.
There's one ab. That's it.
Dude,
Got a keg.
it's absolutely incredible. And the fans have loved it. And I'm eager to hear our other Dan, why don't you take it away? What do you think
What
about
I
this
think?
banner?
I think it's the most diverse characters I've ever seen on an image. You'll never see anything like that again. I love Sinistar, Joker, all these people, and I love Gorillas, the band too. And that, who is it shooting out of the cannon? Looks like Jamie Hewlett's art.
Oh.
Looks like a reference to Gorillas, but I know it's not. But I love it. I love the green in the background. That's what, Rick and Morty.
That is
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, there's
That's
so
the
much
portal
going
for
on
Rick
in
and
there.
Morty. I know. There's a lot of little details. And what are you going to appreciate so much if you throw that banner back up for us, FX, as we admire Ethan? I hope you're blushing back there. But when we zoom in, you'll see that we're also going to use this at Comic-Con when we go this year. We'll have some really cool swag to give away from some fans. We're also going to have some T-shirts, some hoodies made, and some jackets. But if you look in, each individual character has all their details. So Pete, with his sweet beanie there, Mr. Sinister, also has the earring and the little goat patch. Danny obviously has the blue hair.
I loved it.
Dude, you go into the
You even got the
background.
fade of my hair. It's not even just, oh, I slapped a little bit of blue in there. There's blue, and then it's where it's starting to change into the aqua, and even little tips of green. Like, he got everything.
Yeah, and
And-
if you look deeply into Ezio with my character there, you'll actually see that Earl of Finch is on the leather shoulder pad for my clothing label, and then Poppin Off is on the belt.
You have the belt
see-
buckle. You have the belt
Yeah.
buckle that's popping off, too.
You see all the hidden things in this poster right here?
Yeah.
That's exactly why I think Pete needs to rewatch Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Sorry, Pete. All the hidden things you missed.
Oh, go.
Wait,
Because it's
what I
it's
see-
chock
I
full
see
of them in
here-
this picture.
Yeah, yeah.
See, what I see here is like a beautiful mix of personality and mental illness and everything all rolled into one beautiful thing. And then what I saw with Game of Thrones was just like poop.
No, you sent us that. No, no. You sent us that emoji of
Yeah.
something pooping, violently pooping.
Yeah, you did. Well, let's
Oh,
go
I
to
saw it.
Ethan. Let's talk to the artist for a minute. Ethan, talk to us about your inspiration. Talk to us about some of your choices. Talk to us about the banner. Whatever you'd like the fans to know. We can't thank you enough, man. Obviously, we've been freaking out about this for over a week. So take it away, brother.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's first and foremost, it's a huge honor to be able to create this for you guys. And Danos, you were actually pretty spot on. Jamie Hewlett, I've referenced his art for pretty much ever since I knew who the Gorillas were. And I love Jamie Hewlett's art. The simplicity of his line work, but just making such complex and beautiful images it's incredible. So good pickup on that. But for me, it was a lot of fun because a lot of these characters, Tiny Tina, I played the Borderlands games. Always been a big fan of Spider-Man, Mr. Sinister. I didn't know who Doraemon was, but it was kind of fun just to kind of go and research Doraemon for Jimmy's character. Ezreal from League of Legends, and I didn't play League of Legends, but Snake, Solid Snake, Ezio, all of it. It's I don't get to draw these characters on a regular basis, so having the opportunity to do so was a lot of fun for me, and really just to kind of jump into each one of your own characters and kind of meld the two together was a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. I probably spent way more time looking at pictures of you guys than I should have.
You're
But,
sick of our face. I get it. I would be too.
Tim, I've been sick of your face for a long time.
That's why I don't have a face. You'll see on my. I'm the only one who doesn't have a face. He's like, you know what? I am so tired of Tim loafing. I'm just gonna draw him as the man in the shadows.
That looks exactly like you.
That looks like me. No face. Yeah, he did me. He did me a great service. That guy. I love you, Ethan. Appreciate you.
I love you too, Timmy.
Yeah, man.
But again, yeah, thank you guys very much for the opportunity. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it. And I agree. I think it does a great a job of kind of depicting what the show's about. And you know, just giving everybody your own personalities and little quirks. So really happy you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's beyond us enjoy it. You keep saying you're honored to be able to do it. We're honored that you did it. Like, there's the coolest thing about this is, so we unveiled it last week on the show, and I was caught off guard because I had never seen a piece of it at all, whether it had been the sketch, whether it had been anything. But the coolest thing about this really is, as you get to look at it longer, you do see little teeny tiny things that you didn't see. Like, when we first went through it on the show, I had no idea that Tim's character had a belt buckle that was the popping off part. Like, I mean, there's so many little details into this that are just incredible. So absolutely, thank you so much. I mean, we're honored that you put so much into this and that you really did just stare at our faces and us for this long. I mean, the detail in this is incredible.
That's a brilliant artist.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
No, I mean the devil is in the details, so they say. And yeah, and most of my work, I like to put a lot of detail into it. Again, you know, referencing back to artists like Jamie Hewlett, I find the more detail you put into a piece, I mean, it really kind of expands upon the character's personality. So, I mean, there is a fine line. You don't want to overdo it. So, just finding little details, like for Pete's character, the beanie. Pretty trademark with a little tuft of hair coming out front.
Yeah.
And Danny, your hair, I mean, you should like trademark that hair. Possibly, get some insurance for that.
It always grows back.
And you got Greg's smile. Greg's smile.
You know what I can't wait for, Ethan? I can't wait till we actually get an HMU unit on the show, and some person's gonna be like, "So what am I supposed to do with Danny's hair?" And I'm gonna be like, "Whatever you can, just do it. Do what you can." But one episode, mark my words, we're gonna put it in cornrows.
I've had that done.
It's gonna be awesome.
Save it off. Locks of love.
What?
Let's
No.
do that.
I think-
No. What? No. What? No.
But yeah, listen, we should go to Pete in LA. Pete, how are your thoughts, banner wise? We haven't even cut to you for Ethan yet. What do you think, bud?
I just think, I mean, I love the work. I just love, Ethan, I love how you were dancing around it from the sole fact of like what he really wants to say is, being a creative and doing this, it's called research, but in reality, it's called stalking. And he was stalking. Looking like it's okay. I hear you dancing around it. It's okay. Just admit it.
We do it too.
Yeah. It's absolutely every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. No, but it's gorgeous though. Like it really was cool. I did not stop bugging Tim about wanting to see it way beforehand.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was already excited.
Yeah. Well, we can't thank you enough, Eth. Seriously, man. And it's so like Ethan and I have known each other since way, way back. We've known each other actually all through grade school and high school. We graduated together in a very small town called Columbus, Montana. Shout out to Columbus. But Ethan, it's been an absolute pleasure on this journey. And this is just one of many. We can't wait to do everything we can to, promote your art as a graphic novelist. You're incredible, man. And we can't wait to just continue to check in. Cross Country Comics, one of our favorite segments. We're also going to be doing a lot with Cross Country Comics moving forward. And, dude, I can't wait to see what happens, man. I can't wait for the rest of the world to see your art.
Has he drawn you a lot?
No.
Yes.
No.
Especially that classic
Well, that's
scene-
how we met
that
with
classic
the-
scene
like a
from
Titanic?
Titanic.
Yeah.
There was Titanic, but less steam. But we'll talk about that later. Ethan's way too good for that. Let's be honest. So, but listen, can't thank you enough, man.
So
seriously,
Ethan, one last thing I definitely want to ask. We don't have a lot of time to get to it, but what have you been up to? Like, what is the latest that you're working on now? I know before you were working on part of another graphic novel, but we only have a couple minutes right now. But I'd really, we've been interested on what, besides the banner, what have you personally been working on lately?
I was actually kind of took a brief hiatus, very, very brief. Just take a couple of weeks, get some things in my own life together. But I'm currently working on a comic with a friend of mine down in Portland, which won't be released until next year. It's going to take up most of my time. But hopefully when that's done, it's going to be released nationwide, which is a great opportunity for me.
Awesome.
Like Tim was saying, just to get my work out there in front of as many people as I can. So
and
very, very humbled and honored, to be able to do something like that, because it's
that's awesome. And definitely keep us posted when that gets released. Because number one, I mean, Jimmy from Odyssey. Hopefully
huge.
We can get it in there in Odyssey Comics. And number two, we'll get them on the show. We'll tell the entire population about it to go check their local shops and everything and see if it's there. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I think my friend Justin, he would love to be on the show.
How is
keep in touch with him.
Yeah, how is Justin doing? We want to say a huge shout out and a thank you to Justin Zimmerman. He's been instrumental in advising some things as Poppin Off has continued to grow and as our show continues to expand. He's been instrumental with helping and advise because Justin's been around the graphic novel game a long time. Want to say thank you to Justin. How is Justin doing, Ethan?
Justin's great, man. As always, just working 24 hours a day. He's also he directs documentaries. I believe he just finished up another film or two. And then he also does work with A Wave Blue World, which is the publishing company that published the anthology that I did earlier.
Which was
or later
incredible.
Last year, I guess. Thank you. A lot of incredible artists and stuff like that. It was great to be a part of that as well. But like I said, Justin's going a million miles an hour and doing great work. And so it's been fun working with him, and it's looking forward to working with him in the future.
Awesome. Well, Ethan, definitely, we got to go to break now, but please keep in touch. Let us know any releases that are, especially nationwide, but even if they're on the West Coast, we'll get the word out because we have lots of people from the population that are on the West Coast and stuff like that. What?
Yeah, and Ethan, you're going to hang out with us to discuss this Game of Thrones and Netflix and Spill,
very
right, buddy?
cool. Ethan is going to stay.
Ethan?
He did not say a word.
I haven't.
We're gonna go commercial break, so we're gonna keep Ethan. We got Pete. We've got everybody. Stay tuned. Hopefully, you guys stay out there in the population that are watching. We've got Netflix and Spill. We have so much to get to in Netflix and Spill, and even more stuff that you were telling me right before the show that have leaked. Some other things. We have surprises. We have everything. Guys, stay tuned. We're popping off right after this.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he picks me up and he puts me on the television. He goes,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more. Because remember, we covered that during Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. They have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
You know it.
Welcome back to Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me is hashtag Danos.
Hello.
Joining with us as always, but in place of Greg, it's hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population? It's super weird being over here in the bullpen. Love you guys. And miss you, Greg.
Do me a favor. Do this. Don't be rude, guys.
All right, hold on. Oh, my God, this is so bad. Don't be rude, guys. Don't be rude.
All right,
yeah, sounds good.
Before we go to Pete all the way in LA, I did want to say something because Pete made an announcement on the internet.
Oh, okay.
So I felt like we needed to do it as a show, and you were supposed to remind me, and you didn't.
I didn't.
So shame on you. Happy birthday to Pete's mom.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Pete's mom.
Yes!
Happy
Pete's
birthday, Mama Westwood.
All the way in LA.
Mama Westwood.
Oh my God, my little white chocolate drop, Deb Westwood. She turned the ripe old ages.
Oh.
7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mama Westwood. We love you. We realize that you'd wished for better with Pete, but you got to be thankful for what you get. So we love you for it. Happy birthday. Thanks for bringing him into our lives. That's it.
Without her,
Take
there
it
would be no Pete. Yeah.
That's right.
And joining with us all the way from
Seattle.
Seattle? Or is it just Washington?
Well, Seattle.
Seattle-ish?
Yeah.
Seattle adjacent.
There you go.
It's Ethan Clutch.
Ethan!
All right. So we have a couple of videos we really want to get into. So welcome to Netflix and Spill. But we wanted to make sure we got to these. This is going to be a little bit of a short segment. We have so much to talk to and so much to talk about and so little time. We want to make sure we got to these videos. There is a special announcement that I thought the only way to do this was to allow the characters to make the announcement for us, basically.
Okay.
So without further ado, Rick, would you take this away?
Got a big announcement to make. Morty, do you want to make the announcement or? No. I don't want to make the announcement. All right. Okay. I'll do it. Everybody, Rick and Morty is back. Brand new season 4 in November 2019. This year. We're gonna do it this year, 2019. Man, I can't believe we're back. We're gonna be back. I mean, in 2019 of November. That's right. We're gonna be back.
Dude.
Yes! Rick and Morty's back!
Rick
and Morty season 4! Yeah! Rick and Morty season 4, November 2019.
Super pumped.
I'll start with that season.
No, you're going to start with season 1 and you're going to binge the entire thing. 'Cause
Exactly.
I guarantee you're going to fly through the
Danos, we've already talked about this. We're going to have a Rick and Morty marathon. And we're all going to sit down and we're going to do it.
Wait a minute. What are you doing this weekend? It's Memorial Day weekend coming up.
I'll be sitting in front of my 65-inch Samsung.
I think we should watch Rick and Morty at his
series.
place.
Well, yeah, I don't want to impose on
if you
Dan.
wanna see
He's you know.
Quality vision. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
or at your place. I don't care.
Yeah,
We're not
listen,
imposing.
my
I'll
place
go to your
is
place
my
instead.
place is
Definitely got a
great.
nicer TV.
He does have a nicer TV than I do. Mine's like a 50-something inch, but it's definitely not that size. Definitely not that size.
So, Pete, I have to ask you this: are you excited? What do you think is going to happen in season 4? Like, I need you to talk about it because you and I are the two Rick and Morty fans here right now. Because Tim hasn't watched.
Waiting for that. I was like, yep. I was like, the dude with 2 Rick and Morty tattoos waiting for the conversation. Hey.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Let me see.
But
Yes, show us
I'm
those Rick and Mortys. Show us real quick.
I have Mr. Meeseeks right here,
Okay.
and then I have Rick. Rick and Morty.
There it is.
Where?
So anyway, that's I don't know why I picked that way to do it. Sorry about that. But what I'm really stoked about is Kanye West might have his own episode in this.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, you saw how good he was in South Park, right?
Mid-interview. He actually he calls Kanye like a kindred spirit or a genius. Again, I get all of the crazy stuff that you see in the media out there.
Yeah.
But again, Kanye West, he labels or he references Rick and Morty as one of his favorite shows. So he might have, can you imagine that episode? How
Dude,
existential?
that's going to be amazing. And Greg
Holy
Myrie is going to
shit.
lose his mind as the biggest Kanye fan out there. Right?
It is
I mean,
gonna be
Greg's going to
amazing.
flip.
It is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Look that up. Elon Musk. Like, Elon Musk is trying to get in on an episode of Rick and Morty. This season might be absolutely crazy.
I mean,
love
they
it.
have 70 episodes to play with because
Yeah.
their renewal was for 70 episodes. So
Yeah.
they have a lot of episodes to play with. It might not all be jammed into one season, but we might get the Kanye episode first, and then maybe Elon's down the line.
That'd be amazing. Well, I'm interested as a graphic novelist. Ethan, what do you think about all this? Like, are you a Rick and Morty fan? Talk to us about that, man.
Use your words.
I have not seen every episode of Rick and Morty. What I have seen of it, pretty big fan. Makes me laugh pretty hard. Rick.
Can you give us an example of your
the
laugh?
Episode. What's that?
Give us an example of your laugh.
Of my laugh?
Yeah.
Of whose laugh? I don't know.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good laugh. That was a nice hearty laugh.
That's
That
gonna
was a
have
good
to.
one.
That's gonna have to do, man. As you guys can tell, I am great on camera.
You are amazing. Amazing on camera, even better with the pen.
One day, Ethan is gonna come on over.
He's
to
gonna
the East
come here
Coast,
to New
and
York.
He's gonna come in here, and he's going to light up a little bit better because it's so much easier to actually be more animated when you're here.
Yes.
You're with everybody, and you're not just in your house and like normal volume.
Yeah.
Because he's talking to us. He's just staring at his laptop. It's so much different when you're like here doing it.
It is.
You're like fueled off of Kettle One, cracking rum.
Yeah.
Better when you're like
Energy
Yeah.
drinks. Yeah, like
Yeah.
when you're just sitting at
Tell
home
me
in your
about it.
office, like it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's great.
Well, Pete, you work
me about
you
it.
work in the industry, my friend, so there's no excuse for you. This is all you do all day, baby. You stare at
I think
Skype and
Ethan's doing a
persuade
wonderful
people.
job.
Come on. Not cutting you any
I
slack.
think, Ethan, I think you're doing a wonderful job. I would Skype you every day.
There it is.
What a pervert.
So like I said, I mentioned we have videos, not just
Yes,
video.
plural.
The next thing I wanted to air, and I have to say in advance, it's a mature rating.
Yes.
Close
See.
my eyes.
Very small clip, but it's a mature clip.
Yeah, tell us what it is.
The Red Band trailer for The Dead Don't Die got released.
It's going to be so good.
It's awesome.
It's going to be so good.
Bill Murray is the main character. Adam Driver's the main character. Selena Gomez. It's everyone you could like. They just packed so many different people into this movie, but it legitimately looks great. And it's a zombie. It's a zombie movie. It's a dark comedy. It just looks great. So FX, could you roll that clip really quick?
Plan to inform people about the zombie danger before it gets dark? I guess so. Because we passed Farmer Miller's place a little while ago. Do we need to inform him? Fuck Farmer Miller. Oh, okay.
That was dark.
Yeah.
That was dark.
It is dark, but it's so good. It's going to be so great. I'm going to have to backpedal on this one because I thought this movie was going to be bleh. And then when I saw the trailer start to come out and there's a little more teasers with it, it's going to be epic. I mean,
When's this come
honestly, Zombieland, and then there's going to be this movie. I'm just saying it right now.
You know they have a Zombieland 2, right?
I do know they have a Zombieland 2, but I'm telling you, like, I know there are different types of genres, but this movie is going to be incredible.
This is
Go
like a
see it.
Wes Anderson style like zombie movie because it's like a bunch of dry humor.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, I mean, he's in it just like a lot of the Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah.
That he's done, and it's just the ensemble cast is all there. Like you got huge names in this. Just as I mean, it's like a Shaun of the Dead style.
It really is.
You got Bill Murray.
I know. And Bill Murray just killed he's so nonchalant and he plays that deadpan character so beautifully.
Yeah.
That's what I love on this. I
I
mean,
he didn't even know he was in a movie. He just plays himself. Right?
I just said, this is Bill Murray.
Zombieland reference.
Right? Yeah. Well, Pete, what do you think out in LA? What's the buzz going on out there, bud?
No, man, people are excited for this. This has been going on. The cast has been talked about for months now. So it's really exciting to see everything. But yeah, I think, Tim, you were like one of the only people to really kind of be in and out on this one. I think we were all like really stoked about it. And now I'm just happy to start seeing it come out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be crazy. It's a good time for fun zombie movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ethan, what do you think about this?
I will watch anything with Bill Murray in it.
Ah!
Pretty excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big Bill Murray fan from, Ghostbusters all the way up, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Just anything. His humor is just right up my alley.
Yeah. He's amazing. He really is. I agree with you on that. But what's next, though? We got one more. We got time for one more. Give us some more Netflix and spill, Dan.
All right. I'll go quick. I'll say this. I'll say two things really quick. Avengers Endgame is going to debut on the Disney Plus app in December. Disney Plus app launches in November. So that means within a month of launch, we're definitely going to have Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame.
Which is beautiful timing for them, by the way. For the new app to finally launch and you're getting Endgame. Come on.
Yeah,
And
that's
you got
incredible.
Winter
Also,
Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier and Hawk. I mean,
oh, you mean Winter Soldier and Falcon?
Falcon, and you know who the bad
series.
guy is, right? They
No.
just announced Baron von Zemo.
Oh,
Yeah, Daniel Bruhl is Baron. Yeah.
All right, on the way out, I just want to say one more thing, and I know we got to go to break, and I really apologize. Son, you can start rolling that music if you want to, but I just have to say, Tom Holland, Spider-Man himself, has said that Spider-Man Far From Home is going to have a scene comparable to the Homecoming scene where you find out that Vulture is the father of the girl that he has a crush on.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some sort of twisty twist in it, basically. But he said that.
Yeah, I know it.
You know it?
I think I know it too.
You know it, Pete.
And I think if you're a cartoon fan or a comic book fan, you kind of know it. But that's why I'm hoping maybe it's a bigger twist than that. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right.
All right. Twisty twist.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're coming back with some hashtag trending. We've got so much to get to. Maybe we'll throw another Netflix and spill story out there.
Yeah.
Guys, we have so much to get to. Stay tuned. Plenty more popping off. Guys, leave your comments in the chat. Game of Thrones talk. We got everything.
Game of Poop.
Game of Poop Thrones.
Oh, no.
I don't even know what we're saying. Stay tuned. We're popping up.
How's it going in there?
5 more minutes.
Okay, let's play a game. 2 truths, 1 lie. We're not going to be late to the party. In the time you've taken to get ready, you could have been on your way to saving a life. And I'm wearing that tie you hate.
We're not going to be late. We're 10 minutes away. You wouldn't dare wear that tie. And I can't save a life. I'm not a firefighter.
Actually, I swabbed my cheeks last week.
It takes less than a minute to get your cheek swabs. Register at dkms.org and you can be a superhero by helping someone out.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like it.
And it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me is hashtag Danos.
What are these guys?
What is
it's all
happening
about
here?
me.
What just happened?
I think FX gave me some love.
Wow. FX. Come on now.
Bring it to me.
The thing is, you don't go to Tim.
Yes, you do.
You never go
You
to
know
Tim.
you want to.
You default on us.
I love
And then
you,
you go to
FX.
Tim sometimes.
Hey,
when we throw it to him.
population, thanks for being here.
Doing us.
Doing us.
All the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete.
I don't know you, FX, but like I just like seeing myself.
Yeah! Wait till you meet FX.
Grenade!
He
Grenade! Clear out! Clear out!
He will be your favorite person, Pete. I'm telling you right now. He's amazing.
And I will be your favorite person.
There
when
it
you
is.
See me in person.
That's true.
All the way in Bigfoot country, it's Ethan J. Clunch. Or G. Clunch.
Ethan G.
I like G Clonch.
Ethan G. Clunch.
To be fair, I didn't put your middle initial in there, so I don't remember it all the time. Sorry. I apologize.
That's okay.
He's
No
on
need
it.
to.
Does it stand for Godfrey? What's your middle name?
Yeah, what? Yeah, good.
That's for good drawer.
It's for yes, gigantic potential.
Gooderest draw.
Tell him, Ethan. I know what it is.
No, I'm with Greg from the previous show. It's just G.
It's just G.
Everybody-
Just G. Respect
G.
the artist. It's just G.
All right. So we have to do this. We have so much hashtag trending stuff to get to. And don't worry, guys, everybody in the population who was worried that there might not be enough time for a Florida story, there is a Florida story. And let me just tell you, it's epic. And we have photo support for it. But
yes,
before we get to that,
yes,
we have to mention
Something
Game of
that
Thrones finale.
Did that happen?
Apparently it did. I saw 2 episodes of Game of Thrones ever.
I've lost friends on social media and family because of this. Yes.
So let's go around the room.
Yeah.
Obviously, starting with Danos.
Yes.
Just impressions of the last episode. Impressions of if they wrapped it up, because it's almost like in the same style of Endgame. Like,
right.
Endgame wrapped up 10 years. I don't know how many years. I know these many
God.
seasons, but I don't know if it's
almost been
that
the
many
same,
years.
right? 10 years. All I know is, look, you got a 31 characters, about 31 people.
Yep.
Character arc, and they wrapped it up. I was satisfied with everything. A lot of people hated that. Is there a spoiler alert on this or no?
You can say spoiler alert.
No, ruin this shit.
Do it.
Ruin it.
Look, you should have seen it already. That's what I'm saying. See it. You
Thank
should
you.
have seen it already.
The thing is, so with movies, it's a little bit harder to A, stream it, or B, always be able to go out and see it. If it's a TV show, I give about a 48-hour window before you
That's
can,
good. I like
before
that,
you're
yeah.
not an asshole for spoiling it.
Right.
Like a movie,
Okay,
it's
good.
at least
48
a
hours
week.
up.
Yeah.
So-
So I want to know what people said it was rushed. They said they didn't like who ended up as the king. It all makes sense if you watch it from the beginning to the end and look at the small little things and the details. Here's something. Not the finale, but before that, the horse that picked up Arya. People are
I didn't see that episode.
okay.
I'm with you, Dan. Keep going.
Big battle. Guess what? It
Yeah.
could have been Brian who warged into the horse, picked up Arya. People didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah.
there were so many hidden references. Sansa's dress in the finale is from all 7 kingdoms, like the scales and the flower from the other neighboring kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many things that people missed, and I just feel like people say lazy writing. I say lazy viewing.
Ooh.
I'm just glad that they filmed it.
thrown.
I'm just glad that they
Wow.
filmed it before
Okay.
Grumpy Cat passed away, so that he could, or he or
Tartar
she
sauce.
could be on the Iron Throne to end
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
That's- yeah. That's what I was most happy about.
That's
Tim,
ridiculous.
what did your impressions of the
All right,
finale?
so I'll keep it brief. Here's
you
the
need
thing.
to.
I think the mistake that they made, number one, and mistake. I mean, look, This Money is the most expensive show on television from now until I could honestly say probably the next 2 to 3
Until Lord of the
years.
Rings comes out.
Yeah, exactly. Until it's a series, right?
Yeah.
So this show costs an incredible amount of money. And one thing that I admire, I read an article by Sophie Turner. She gave an interview to the New York Times. It was a brief phone interview, and she said, well, what other way is there to wrap this up? Now, was I disappointed? Yes, I was. Because I really didn't want to see
You're going to say I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed.
I'm not going to say I'm mad, but I am disappointed because, Daenerys is like going to turn to the dark side, following in her father's footsteps, and then of her brother, who she hated. We saw those little moments of where she turned evil, like when they poured the hot crap, whatever it was, on her brother's head, and she smiles. We get all those little hints throughout the series, so I understand we have to turn her evil.
Right.
But this whole love story of John killing her, and then John goes back to the wall eventually to go north. Spoiler alert, population.
Yeah.
But he's cast out to the north. I think the mistake they made is why, when you have this much support and you have this much money, would you try to wrap up one of the most epic series on television in 6 episodes? Why would you
long episodes? But that
they would, but you cannot do that with 30 characters like you mentioned. Trying to wrap that up is nearly impossible. So do I give them a B for effort? Yes, but do I think it was an impossible task? Yes, I do. I think Aya going off like what's west of Westeros, badass character reference for a spinoff, right? We love that. But I also agree with what Sophie Turner said that look, how else would they end this series? Like literally the last episode that they filmed, all the major cast together, was when they named the
Broken?
Yes, exactly. And so when they named the new future king, they had done that take over and over and over and over again. And she was talking about how tired, like it was so hard to well up all the tears that this is the last scene. And then all of a sudden they say, cut, no, we're doing another take and another take. So that's why it one aspect for respect for the actors as well as the grip and the electric, all the crew side of this. Right. You guys are phenomenal. Shout out to you with the most impossible show on television. I just say I don't know how else it would end. But what's going to be fun is when Greg Myrie returns. We have his envelope sealed. He did make predictions, and I do think little spoiler fun thing out for next week. He has a lot of them right.
Really?
So we'll go to Pete with that.
All right, Pete. Your impressions? I know it's going to involve the word poop a bunch of times.
Exactly.
But your impressions.
Listen, Game of Thrones is still one of my favorite series of all time. However, yes, I think the season finale was good. Mainly because I got all the subtle things. I get that. Again, you can go Brianna Tarth had the Raven on her thing, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Enough with leaving people guessing that it was Bran that was the horse. Enough with people guessing that, Arya has a dress made of all 7 kingdoms. We knew already that they were going to have the spinoff, so that's why the White Walker storyline was cut short. Yeah. That's why Arya said west of Westeros, etc. But think about how religion was involved the majority of that season. What happened to Azor Ahai? What happened to the Light of the Seven? What happened to the Red Priestess and all of them? Mira Reed. She was Bran's ride or die. She carried that man, and he's like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna forget about you. I'll take you. You've been locked up. You go be my hand. Spoiler alert. Dario Harris, has he just been chilling in Essos the entire time? Like, yo, you know what? I wonder how Dany's war's going.
Yes, Pete.
But
I'm with you.
Just little things that, you know what?
Yeah.
You didn't have to cover all 31 characters.
Yeah.
You could have shed some light on some shit.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And look,
Didn't
this
care
is
about
this
that
is
guy anymore.
Well, listen, this is some stealing. Like Greg and I talked a lot about this because we watched the season finale together. And the thing about it is that there were just, and Greg, forgive me, you can talk about this next week. You're hating me right now, but that's okay. The thing is that there was a lot of little writing tricks that we talked about that were just like too cliche for something of this magnitude. Right. I mean, the fact that, come on, Brienne of Tarth, she writes Jaime's story. You know what I mean? There were just all these little quicks of like, okay, like Greg was saying, and he used this analogy. So Greg, I'm quoting you. It's like, okay, how do we get Brienne? Check her story off. All right, how does Jaime and they're going to die in the crypt? Okay, check that. It just felt very rushed. And I think with something of this magnitude, when you have this many fans behind it, they could have done the justice of longer than 6 episodes.
Remember that episode early, I think it was season 1 or 2, where Joffrey was making fun of Jaime Lannister, saying, oh my God, he was in the book, and he's like, Jaime, you got like 2 sentences written. You suck. Basically, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Now, Tarth is writing, like you see, she was writing everything, and she actually turns the page and writes some more about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was huge.
And
for
died
Jaime.
in the arms of defending the queen.
And before that, Brianna Tarth was a tough-ass woman embodying everything that people have been pushing societally, and then she turns into a quivering baby.
Right?
Don't leave me.
I
really,
know.
You had sex twice. You had sex twice, and you've been murdering people.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm going to pipe down on that one. Like, I get it. I love her capping it off, writing a little bit of story, but, like, you turned her out into such a weak character.
I know, especially for the final moments. I agree with you on that one, Pete. What about Ethan though? Can we ask Ethan, are you on this game train?
I'm passionate.
Yeah, I was really hoping you guys wouldn't ask me because I haven't even seen it.
All right, Ethan. Ethan. Can I make this better then? Ethan, can I make this better then?
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm gonna make this better. It's time for the Florida story of the week.
Oh, there it is.
With photo support.
Go into hashtag trending. Tell us, Danny.
Can we throw up that photo? All right. So in that box right there is what we'd like to call a manatee orgy.
Oh God. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
So the Florida
That's
story
not
of
the
the
red
week,
wedding. That's
manatee orgy causes traffic jam on Tampa Bay Highway. Legitimately, so many people had to stop and watch this.
Basically, a Walmart underwater.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Yes.
Yes, with more clothes, if that's possible. But yeah, so this happened on a Tampa Bay highway.
Yep.
In the middle of the day.
That's crazy.
So many people stopped, it caused a traffic jam.
Yeah.
Florida story of the week.
Florida story. Well, keep going, Danny. We've got some hashtag trending. We got some support. Tell them about Red Lobster.
Rapid fire. All right. Next board, we're going to throw up. So Red Lobster. I can't believe this is happening. Red Lobster is making an insulated fanny pack to put the cheddar biscuits in.
This is ridiculous.
And I checked over and over again to make sure that this was actually real because I didn't want Pete to go, it's fake. It's an Onion story.
Yeah.
It's not real.
I love.
I don't know how real it actually is, but it's not real.
I mean, Pete, how are you feeling about this?
I mean, it's called fashion.
Yeah. You know what, Pete? I appreciate you for this because their pattern, their alignment is the same as the Louis Vuitton handbags. That's what they did.
Like,
all my friends still wear
they're just playing. They're
Yeah.
playing off of something absolutely delicious. I mean, let's be honest.
Fashion is delicious.
Like, remember growing up when Red Lobster was like the nice place that
Yeah.
you wanted your family to take you to?
Yeah.
And now it's just like
Only if it's Lobstober.
Listen, Pete, I'm with you.
No one will deny that they go and they will pick up those biscuits if they're offering them at Costco.
Yeah.
Or at Walmart. We'll pick up and be like, yo, I'm gonna get those. So you know what? Forget about it. Buy the bag.
All right.
That's amazing.
All right. There's one more story I really want to get to.
this. Sean,
you
you gotta
get
hold
to it.
on.
You gotta hold off. Okay. So, The Simpsons, in their infinite wisdom, and there's so many different stories of Simpsons predicting things that actually happen, whether it be the Trump presidency.
They're time travelers, yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
One of the writers is definitely a time traveler. So, The Simpsons in 2017 had an episode where they were in Game of Thrones. One scene of them in Game of Thrones, and Dany was actually on her dragon and burning down the entire village.
Yeah.
So they predicted it. We don't have the video support for it, but we do have a board. They predicted the end. So this is when we're going, Marge, I'm confused. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending? And she goes, it's an ending.
How perfect is
That looks
that,
like Pete
you guys?
being disappointed.
Look how
You wanna
perfect
know
that
why?
is.
You want to know? You want to know how this? It's not time travel. It's because the Simpsons are brilliant and it's low hanging fruit.
Yes.
That's why.
Oh.
The show ended with low hanging fruit.
Low-
Thank you, Simpsons. Thank you for proving.
I don't know. Dan's got a sparkle in his
Low-hanging
eyes.
fruit means I ate, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Okay.
I picked it right
No,
off.
and
ate,
again,
I'm
don't
happy.
get me wrong. The Game of Thrones stuff, it was the highest rated. They made bukus of money. Kudos
Yeah.
to HBO and all of the execs, absolutely. But from a creative standpoint, you can't help but go, meh.
Yeah. But I will say this much. One thing that I said that was dangerous with Sonic the Hedgehog, with all that petitioning in and then, so the creators are going to redo it for the fans. They're doing the same thing right now for Game of Thrones, which is ridiculous.
Stupid.
Because fans have to realize that, look, unless you're going to fund the millions of dollars that it takes to make this happen, we're not going to redo this series. Not alone are we going to ask all these actors back and give you some. We're going to redo. No, it's not going to happen.
I think HBO should take all those names and say, okay, I'm going to cancel all these accounts for the prequel.
Well,
That's what they should do.
What if answer me this. What if they went the route of Firefly, where they
Okay.
did a movie
Yeah.
to kind of appease with Serenity? You know how Serenity
No
was the
way.
movie?
No effing way. This series is done. It's tied up in a bow. All
right.
We are not redoing
So
it.
we got to go to break.
We do.
We got Sean telling us on the way out. Robert Pattinson.
Oh, God.
He's so dreamy.
Vanity was the first one to break this. So we got to shout out to Vanity. for breaking this. Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman.
Oh, God.
But it's going to be the era of the great detective Batman. So it's not going to be like the big, like, superhero, tons of muscles. Like, it's not going to be that
Well,
style
it couldn't be
Batman.
with Robert Pattinson. I've worked with him twice now. And look, he's a phenomenal human being. But I will say this much, is that, Robert, you've got a lot of work to do. And I will eat my own words. I will come on this show, and I hope that I am wrong, that he is terrible. Because, Dan, we were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
You felt the same about Robert Downey Jr. being Iron Man.
Oh, I was wrong.
And
Big
you
time.
you admitted it.
Yeah.
So I will admit the same. I think it's a mistake. But I think it's funny because it's like Batman is like the death sentence. That and Superman, like the death sentence, the
curse,
actor's
like a
career.
cursed world.
It is the curse.
All right, guys,
So-
we got to go to commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap everything in a nice little bow. There is a tease. We are going to be working with one of our friends for a giveaway. And, guys, before you even say it, because I know people in the chat are going to say this. I know the population is going to say this. We're not in charge of the giveaway, which means somebody else is, so it's actually going to get mailed out on time.
Ah,
Guys, stay tuned. We're going to wrap everything up when we get back.
Separating you and
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
How's it going in there?
5 more minutes.
Okay, let's play a game. 2 truths, 1 lie. We're not going to be late to the party. In the time you've taken to get ready, you could have been on your way to saving a life. And I'm wearing that tie you hate.
We're not going to be late. We're 10 minutes away. You wouldn't dare wear that tie. And I can't save a life. I'm not a firefighter.
Actually, I swabbed my cheeks last week.
It takes less than a minute to get your cheek swabs. Register at dkms.org, and you can be a superhero by helping someone out.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I
We
like
see,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me, it's hashtag Danos.
Snow. I love Jon Snow.
Danos.
Joining with us as always is hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
Oh.
It's nice to see you.
All the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete. You don't
Can
have
we
to keep
talk
hitting
about where
tape.
Drogon went though? Like, we really want to. We need to talk about where Drogon went.
We don't have time.
We don't have
Pete, we will
time.
talk about that on Thursday.
What's a Middle Earth?
He went to.
He ate.
But
He ate his mother for fuel and then flew somewhere else.
fantastic.
to
That
lay
makes a
new
lot of
baby
sense.
dragon eggs.
Bam.
But just fun fact though, George R. R. Martin is 2 books and a video game that he's coming out with.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
me and Sean were talking
You had me
downstairs.
at
Sean
video
actually
game.
showed me an article. It might be in the same vein of like Dark Souls, the video game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was with the.
All
with From
shout out to
Software.
Sean because he was definitely he's the one who showed me the article, and I was talking to him about it before the show. But anyway, all the way in Bigfoot country, it's Ethan.
Look at that.
Ethan, that is
That
awesome.
looks exactly like Robert Pattinson.
All right.
Robert Pattinson could play Batman. I'm throwing my hat in the ring.
Ethan's with me on this. It's terrible.
It's the Dark Claunch.
I bet you he'll crush it. He'll crush it.
Ethan, tell us why. Tell us briefly, quickly, why.
Well, first and foremost, I think that Batman, unfortunately, is a cursed role. It's taken DC, over 75 years to get the Batman character nailed down. I mean, you've seen all the iterations it's gone through.
So true.
I hope that Robert Pattinson does great. I mean, I just imagine like Batman with like sparkles all over.
Yo, me and you too.
I heard they were going to try to
agree,
get
Ethan.
Kristen
I
Stewart to
agree.
be Catwoman.
Yeah, that would make sense.
to be Batman.
Anyway, so we have to talk about this. We can't leave without talking about this. So we are partnering with Pop Dungeon.
Yes.
They are on Instagram at the Pop Dungeon on Instagram. Please look them up if you're not already a fan of them. Number one fan Martin and Pete went to go visit their actual physical location in Vegas. And they have since moved out of their physical location, so now they're just internet-based. But they're an awesome pop site. They're an awesome pop Instagram, and they're giving a giveaway. They're having a giveaway in honor of the wrapping of Game of Thrones. It's the metallic Night King with the throne. It's the HBO store edition of it. This was hard to find, but they're going to give it away. And on Thursday night's episode, we are going to give out a password. And then on Friday, they're going to have a post on their Instagram. And if you comment the password and you follow all of their rules that will be in the post, then you'll be in the drawing for it, basically. So it's really cool. I already heard what the password is. I'm not going to say.
No, but super thanks to Pop Dungeon. Pop Dungeon, we love your support for this. Thank you for involving us with this. We're a big fan. And when we do finally get to Vegas, when we're with MMA Junkie, we're going to come visit you.
Well, they don't have a physical location anymore.
That's okay, but we're going to
Number
come
one
visit.
fan Martin and Pete actually got to go to their physical location while it was still open.
That's amazing.
So they were cool.
Yeah.
They got to go visit. It was apparently a cool spot. And I think, yeah, that's where Pete got that.
He gave me this. He gave me this, but I still have in the box because I had the Mad Max Rick, which again, as we say, he was riding on stuff.
So huge
shout. Went there. I met Alvin. Met number friend Martin. I haven't met Alvin yet. Still meeting John Rico. I'm trying to meet everyone right now. I have to meet Johnny Rico still, but yeah, man, everyone's been awesome. And Pop Dungeon, thank you so much for this. This has been cool.
Absolutely.
So guys, stay tuned. If you can, between now and Thursday, go visit Pop Dungeon's Instagram at the Pop Dungeon on Instagram, and go look at the details for the contest. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's just following them and following us and following our YouTube. So everybody in the population is pretty much there already.
Right.
Like they have the qualifications already. And as long as you watch Thursday night's episode, you get the password, enter into the contest on Friday.
Very
Drawing
cool.
is Friday. Is either Friday night or Saturday, I believe. Something like that. But once they put up the post and you comment, you're in the drawing.
Awesome.
To win. So apparently, and by the way, shout out to Billy McDonald. He's also got a store. We can't not mention Billy McDonald. He's been absolutely incredible. He sent us all Christmas pops and stuff like that in celebration. So everybody in the population has been doing awesome stuff.
They really
and
have.
this just happens to be one of the people that's connected to the population, the Pop Dungeon, and stuff like that. That we're doing a giveaway with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And more responsible people are in charge of mailing it out, so no one has to worry about it not being delivered or anything like that. But apparently there's a surprise.
Oh, okay, so this is where the camera's got to come on to me. So I'm going to tell you a
shit my
story.
pants,
I'm going to
apparently?
very
I
quickly.
brought pants for you. Don't worry.
So Dan Tybalt is a genius. Let me tell you why. He brought something up earlier saying, "Have you ever heard of this?" So go to Dan. Dan, tell him what it was, just briefly.
Tell him what.
No. Tell the population in your camera. Say, what were we discussing earlier that you showed Danny?
We were discussing presents and everything. He's gonna shit in his pants.
I know.
I don't even think.
All right. So come back to me. I'm going to tell the story.
So
So what this is we did have a toy of the night all ready for you, but we're going to kick that back to Thursday. But what this is, Dan, go ahead and grab your box.
All right.
We're going to get ready to grab Danny's reaction. So he's going to unveil this thing. But before the break, before the show is going on, we're doing all of our mic checks, our normal things for the studio. Dan brought me out and said, "Hey, listen, I want to show you something." Then he secretly showed Danny on his phone, "Have you heard about this new Avengers release? That there's only 2, how many of these are made?
7,200.
7,200 of these are made in the Marvel collection. Dan, go ahead and open it up. Now we'd like to just put it in front of Danny. Go to the wide shot. Wide shot.
What?
Danny's reaction
Holy shit!
Dan, tell him what it is.
Are you serious?
I'm just
Tell him.
surprised. He's shitting in his pants right now. I'm just as surprised as him. I went into the local video game store and I saw this, Doctor Strange amulet, right, which is one of my favorite characters, and I saw a price tag $150. I was like, I'm gonna buy that. Little did I know it was the whole entire collection for $150.
I was legitimately just talking.
We
about
were
it.
looking at this online saying how sweet. We baited you, Danny. We baited you into thinking how dope would this be. Go to his single if we can, FX. Show him the goods. Go to Dan's single. Let's see that. Dan, can you hold that up for all of our fans? Yes. There it is.
I was legitimately just talking about this with Dan, and I was
look
like,
how amazing
Dan,
this
if you want to buy this, I will definitely pitch in for something like this.
Only a few thousand of them made. Dan Tibble
7,200.
delivers. Dan sent me a text, said, hey, can you come out to the bar for a minute? I just want to show you something. So Danny.
Holy shit.
Boom.
I was looking for helmets to buy to put up, but then I saw this and I was like, this is not for sale, is it?
It's unbelievable.
You got to talk into your
Oh
microphone.
my God.
Because I heard what you said, but not everybody heard what you said.
Just you don't even need to listen to me. Just look. Look at this.
I want to wear that.
It's incredible.
Look at it.
Yeah,
What's
Dan,
Pete
if
doing
we
right
open
now?
up, Dan,
Pete
can
is
you hold
probably
that up for the
masturbating.
single, Dan, and just tell him what those items are?
Right.
There
so
you go.
we got the Agamotto and the sling ring.
Right.
And then we have the cuffs for Spider-Man. And then we have the necklace for Black Panther and the bomb bracelet for Black Panther. And then we have the Iron Man, the nano, it stores the the nanites.
Yes. Take a look.
Pin. I want.
Oh my God, it's so
Holy
great.
shit.
Dan, we can't thank you enough, man.
Let's all wear it.
This is insane that I was. The funniest thing is I was legitimately talking about this with, and I showed him, and he.
We baited you.
Pretended to act surprised about
You
this.
showed me a picture of it, and I was like, that's it.
Yes.
You pretended to act surprised. Are we
Liter-
going to be able
yeah.
to touch these, or what are you going to do with these?
Literally, a fun little story was Danny was losing his mind saying, this just got released, guys. Wouldn't it be amazing if we got something like this on the show? And Dan already bought it. So kudos, Dan Tibble.
Holy crap.
Pete, what do you think about this out in L.A., brother?
I want to zoom in of it.
I'm guessing like there's magnets somewhere
Yeah.
else, so you can just go like this. I
That's
would totally
incredible.
wear this like this right now.
I call
It's
Doctor
amazing.
Strange. What about you guys?
Oh, dude.
I mean, I love this bracelet. The bomb bracelet looks
Those
awesome.
are actual real bombs, I hear, too.
But
yeah.
if this has metal, I would love
Yeah,
to wear
Danny,
this.
hold up some of those others while you're on your single. Show them so much of the products here. It's unbelievable. I like the Spider-Man bracelets myself. I,
don't
would
know if
rock
they come
those.
out. I don't know if they come out as easily. I don't want to rip this.
Oh,
you
This
can
is
rip it.
brand new. Look at all
It
that.
is
Oh yeah,
brand
they're
new.
not connected, so you can get this. All right.
This is phenomenal.
I mean,
Check out. I would wear those bracelets. You kidding me? Spider-Man, those are dope.
Yeah.
how do you?
They just, they clip on, bro.
Wow. You look like Spider-Man now.
Danny, you are becoming Spider-Man before our eyes with that banner. That's what's happening. Those are incredible. Ethan, what do you think out in L.A., dude? Or not in L.A. He's in
Seattle,
Seattle.
right?
Seattle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ethan. In Seattle.
He's probably
the
on the
Seattle
floor
area.
just having a
It's in
convulsion.
Bigfoot country.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Sasquatch country.
Yeah, what do you think, buddy?
No, I think those are incredibly cool. I'm with Dano. Like I like the Agamotto. But I'm also a big fan of Black Panther's necklace too.
The necklace is cool, but the bracelet I think is bad at. Like the necklace is.
Quality, too.
Yeah, Danny, can you hold up that box? Just show him a little bit of zoom action there.
That came
Yeah.
right there.
That's incredible. Really is.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
and
there's-
it's hilarious that you brought this in when I was just trying to show you stuff today.
Yeah, I bought
Yeah.
this 30 minutes before you guys aired tonight.
Really?
So, yeah. They're only making 7,200
Right.
of them.
Right.
How many people saw in game? I'm just curious.
I mean,
millions.
Maybe $1 million.
You know what? I'm
maybe
going to Google it. I'm going to do the tech. I'm going to Google it right now.
So right now we looked on eBay and it was what, $200?
288 plus shipping.
Okay, I
and
spent
then we
$150.
We also looked on Macari, which is a good third-party selling app, and the cheapest we could get for that was $203.
Right.
And I was legitimately, I still have it up. I was going to tell you after the show, I was going to be like, if you want to order it, we'll figure it out. We'll order it.
So I've already made $50. Just sitting here made $50 profit. Guess what? When this goes up, probably in a month, I'll be $1 million.
It's going to be plus it's been on the Poppin Off show, so people are going to freak out. People are going to freak out. Hey, what do you think about this, Pete, all the way out in LA? What do you think, buddy?
I think that's a brilliant way that he was looking at it too. Yeah, that is only going to go up. That value, I think, is only going to go crazy. I say give it a couple months and it'll be $500.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to hit 1,000 pretty soon. Yeah. If they
by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, the most recent stats we have of our friends here at Google, that there's been over 140 million people have now seen Endgame, and it continues to rise.
140 million people.
140 million people. It's the fastest film to gross $2 billion in movie history.
Didn't Avatar say congratulations for passing us up?
James Cameron did say that.
He did, didn't he?
Yep.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said congratulations for passing Titanic, actually. They haven't passed Avatar yet. Avatar is number one.
Avatar's number one? They're going to pass Avatar, right?
Yeah, they will.
With me.
I think so, for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is absolutely incredible.
Well, Dan, we can't thank you enough, man, for bringing that in.
Well,
That's huge.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, there's really only one thing left to say.
Thank you to Ethan G. Claunch for designing our borders.
Wait, two more things.
Two more things. Go to Ethan. Ethan, thank you, brother.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
We appreciate you hanging out with us, discussing pop culture and all those other discussing pop culture and all those fun things. Thank you, my friend. We've got nothing but compliments from the population. Everyone loves this new banner, and we're gonna rock this at least for the next year, my friend. So thank you so much.
For sure, and thank you to the population for all the kind comments. After I was done, I did watch the episode, and it was nice to see all the people that came out and supported and just left really, really kind comments. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, round of applause. Thank you, Ethan G. Claunch.
All right, so then there is one last thing to say.
Thank you to Dan for bringing
Two
this
last
in.
things to say.
The surprise.
Thank you so much, Dan, for bringing this in the surprise.
There it is.
All right, one last thing then.
Yeah.
Go to Wide Shot. There we go. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We will be back normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Thursday night with another round of Poppin' Off with our Pop Dungeon contest password.
Yes.
With, I believe, #Danos.
I'm spending the night.
Yeah! With Heaton in LA. Guys. We'll see you. Good night, everybody. See you Thursday night.
Good night.